So you've got to be able to select the right type of story for the right audience. Recently, I had the great privilege of running a lunch program in Marin County for the homeless. We made a lot of lunches over 38 weeks. Now, if I were having to report this to two different audiences, I'd tell the story very differently. The first, let's say I was going to the session, that's like the board of directors. What I would report to them likely was, ladies and gentlemen, we've been running this program now for 38 weeks. We've delivered 7,790 lunches. The first week we did 82 lunches. Second week, 82 lunches. Third week, 184 lunches, and on and on and on. We had 12 people supplying lunches. The first week we topped out at 26. It's been a great program. We expect it to continue. A lot of dopamine, a little bit of oxytocin. The second story, though, is about Tom and the bag of rotting oranges. It was the last week before Christmas for the lunch program. It was the Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday. We picked up 306 lunches that day. The first time we'd ever gotten close to 300, and we went over it. I put the lunches in the car, delivered them to a friend's church over in a really tough part of the Bay Area. He buries 5 or 6 congregants every year to guns. There's gunshots regularly. It's not an easy place. Out in front, they had 2 tables set up with Christmas presents for the people in the neighborhood. You didn't have to be a member of the church. You just had to show up there. Everybody that was there got both a present, maybe it's a basketball for a little boy or a girl, a backpack, a doll, whatever it was. They got that, and everyone in their family got a lunch. It was so cool. As Curtis and I were leaving, we went over to the side of the church and started to grab his big trash receptacle to move it inside the church parking lot that has to be padlocked. Well, it was still full, so we left it there. As we're walking away, Tom, this homeless guy, thinking that we're not looking, opens it up and grabs a bag of rotting oranges. Starts to walk away with these rotting oranges, and Curtis goes, Tom, you can't do that. It's going to make you sick. And Tom said, I know, Pastor, but I'm just so hungry. So we took Tom around and he got a lunch. Okay, that's dopamine, cortisol, and a heavy dose of oxytocin.